Quite recently, there was an article in the New York Times on Lorraine Hansberry and a play produced by her. And there was a picture of her there. And all I can tell you is that this picture caught hold of me. And I remember, inspiration is a very strange thing. Sometimes it just happens like a light. And I remember getting a feeling in my body. And I said, that's it, to be young, gifted, and black.
What's up? My name is Miles Hagan. I'm a senior and I run a music media company. It was me and another freshman, Waylon. He had a music blog and I hit him up saying, oh, like, I like what you're doing here. Like, you trying to like make this get even bigger, you know? It started off just me and Spencer, just us two. And then we started like our sophomore year bringing on a team of like, we ended up getting like 10 other writers. And then me and Spencer also were like controlling the social media. And then when quarantine hit, we were like, all right, if we want to make this happen, it's time to go. So we started a podcast, then we started doing the YouTube content, then we started reaching out to like people's managers. And we're like, oh, like we can interview people. Spencer got a space last year when he came back to LA, and then we started doing like live performances on the rooftop and interviews up there. We started making clothes, we do merchandise, all that stuff. So a lot of people just say, oh, what's that noise? What are they talking about? And like, it's not about headlines, it's really about pushing positive narratives. Like, that's another thing, like, this is our community, you know what I mean? There's no use in hating on it, because if I don't like it, that doesn't matter. Someone does. There's a reason that this person's making music. By us putting out any negativity, that doesn't do anything. So like, we're really centered around being a place where artists can go to get their art talked about and their stories talked about in ways that are like, we give a holistic view of them. I think that black people for so long have been like put in a box, or like oftentimes we're told like, oh, be the rapper or be the athlete, but why can't we be the person filming the music video? Why can't we be the person writing the articles about them? You know what I mean? Be the reporter. So I think that this more than anything is just showing how dynamic black people can be.
So like my mom was actually, she's a professor in sociology, but she was very hip hop, very R&B. So I think I heard a lot of voices in hip hop and some that overlap with me, but some like, you know, the black kid growing up in suburbia. I felt like there was a perspective that I could offer that hadn't been offered yet. I was not very expressive with my own thoughts. Like, I kept a lot in. That's kind of why I like cloud rap and that type of rap, like more introspective stuff, like really appealed to me, because I was like, I can relate to this because there's a lot of thinking that I don't really say, and it like almost served as a form of like therapy. You know, when I would cover deep topics and kind of go into more of the spoken word side of it at times, that like people were like, no, this could actually like be impactful. You can, you know, do something with this. I can repeatedly do another take, do another take, do another take until like I feel that somebody who might be going through that same exact situation feels like he really gets it, he understands me. But I want whatever people want to do, whatever their passion is, for them to pursue it like with nothing held back.
I pledge allegiance to the murder of innocent. Black or brown, then your death is more imminent. Losing breath like a challenge with synonyms. Police and racist men, I thought those were synonyms. I pledge allegiance to the murder of innocent. Breath like a challenge with synonyms.
How could you say that? Times are way better than like way back. Get off your knee.
What does it feel like to be young, gifted, and black?
I mean,
To be young, gifted, and black.
That's a really good question. Just across the diaspora, I just feel like we're all interconnected in a way. How we love, how we see things. I feel like everything is so much more than surface level.
It's a way to find liberation for ourselves.
but it feels also like a responsibility. Like we can do a lot of things, but we got to also, you know what I mean?
So to be young, gifted, and black is throughout all the things in the world that tell you that you're not gifted and won't be successful, to laugh in the face of that and say, nah, you don't determine that, I do.